it. If you are possible, we are even told you can go to the point of removing his shoes, his socks, giving him a pair of sandals.
Okay.
So a man has 3 names in his house.
Okay.
Yeah, apart from the one in the national ID.
Comes back home. Uganda men don't do anything in the house.
Yeah.
Those things are made. It's us women who do everything in the house. But those men are responsible men. They do what is right for them.
Yes.
They take care of everything in terms of bills.
The bedroom area.
Are you ready for the tea? Chai. So much chai.
So the bedroom, let's call it my own world, my own universe. I'll call it my own place where I give the rules and they are obeyed. Remember, there are 3 things to a man's heart. Number 1, good food. Number 1, peace of mind. Number 2, peace of mind. Number 3, the bed area. The bedroom obviously has to look nice. I can't sleep on a dirty bed.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, you are so much welcome. Yes, and for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for so in the studio once again we are having a guest. Stefan.
Yes.
Good to see you once again.
Thank you guys. I'm happy to be back and I thank God for life. I'm happy.
Introduce yourself.
Oh, my name is Stephanie Arasi. Those who don't know me,
Arasi.
a mother, a friend, a sister, an aunt, and that person.
Wow.
Singer in quotes.
Singer in quotes.
Yeah, I haven't fully become a singer, but I'm on the journey.
Okay, so the last episode we're talking about Kenyan women versus Ugandan women.
Yeah.
And where you're trending by now.
Thank you guys. I didn't know I'm a celeb.
You're trending by now.
Thank you. The mess, I've seen the response and I really appreciate
the traffic.
It's good and I know we are heading somewhere.
And people are still interested in knowing more about from the other episode.
Yeah.
They want to now get to know more about
these things.
Yeah. Thank you. About these things.
Yeah.
So in today's episode, people are asking me, you guys are talking about Ugandan women being trained to do ABCD 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. What are those activities that are trained?
From
what you told me, you said you bring kids. Are they like kids?
Children at puberty age.
From different from which age?
Puberty normally depends. Nowadays kids grow big and easy. So we can say so long as the signs of adolescent were noticed on you, then it means you are heading somewhere. Half a baby, half an adult. So you are taken for this kind of training. The boys were put aside, the girls were put aside. And this kind of helped whichever gender that you are in to know what you are going to face as you grow up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now tell us more about the activities. Some of those things that they teach these kids from that time and what, like basically that.
Okay, today for the kids, I'll put it in brackets. I won't break it so much today, but I'm gonna concentrate
not
on
not like kids, because see that's what these people are being taught is what they are told to do while they get married.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at an aspect like you are getting married. Let me just start with that. Then the other ones we will find a way of bringing it out. So in this aspect, I'm looking at a lady who is a bride, who is getting married in a few months, or who is already going to initiate her marriage and make it official. Leave alone the marriage. They come we stay marriage.
This come we stay.
Yeah, I'm looking at a marriage whereby our people, my parents, his parents have met. They have paid dowry. They have respected the traditions. So in a few months, I'm officially becoming a Mrs. Somebody. Number one, this is how to greet or address your man. We were taught how to kneel. Kneel doesn't mean that when you kneel down, you're subjected.
By the way, here in Kenya, if you kneel for someone, it's very weird.
Yeah, I've experienced a lot of negative impressions, even actions, when because it comes automatic. I can't just stand before a man. I find myself kneeling down. So even if I try to be this Kenyan person, like, hey, let me not kneel, I found myself down. So it's something I've always tried to fight, but it comes natural. So for those people who always stop me, be like this, that's like, I'm sorry. So today, let me address to a bride, a lady. Now, let's say it's you, Alice. In a few months' time or a month time, you should be getting married.
Guys,
Number one,
addressing me today. Today it's my day, and Mr. Happy to come.
Yeah, we are prophesying that. Video. So number one is how to welcome back this man. Okay. So let's look. He has come from a day job. He's tired. He's exhausted. I remember my singer saying this, and it was how you greet a man. You kneel down. You greet him, welcome him back. Here I'll just use the word welcome him back, like, hey babe, or whichever you call your man. The way you call him. So you welcome him back, maybe take his bag, his laptop bag, whichever the case. Maybe the polythene bag he came, or the shopping bag he came with. And just tell him, welcome back. How was your day? Kindly have a seat. If you are possible, we are even told you can go to the point of removing his shoes, his socks, giving him a pair of sandals. Okay. Yeah, so this is a way of just making him feel now you are home. The home part of it is coming. And then when it comes to pet names, in that still addressing, I remember one of our pastor, our women pastor, Mrs. Semango, used to say a man has 3 names. One, there is this name you call him outside. Like, people just know him as Daddy Joffrey, Daddy Joffrey, Daddy Joffrey, Daddy. So your kid is Joffrey, but you are still addressing the fact of Daddy. So when you are with him in the house, when the kids are there, it's Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. Because we also want our kids to know that this man is called Daddy, much as he's called ABCD. So when we go to the bedroom, we have those pet names we have for our men. So one thing she taught us is that have a unique name. There's babe, there's mine, there's food, there's love, honey, anything you want. But have a name when you calls him. It's like, wow, I've been called. So remember, outside is Daddy Joffrey, in the sitting room or the other areas is Daddy. When you go to your bedroom, there's that password you give him. So a man has 3 names in his house. Okay. Yeah, apart from the one in the national ID. Okay. Well, okay. These names were meant to show you that this man has levels. Outside, they know him as Mr. So-and-so. When he comes at the doorstep, he's Daddy so-and-so. When he's in the living room with the kids, with other people, he's Daddy. When he goes to our chamber, which is the bedroom, he has this name that I press, and he knows. Yeah. And to add on that, I was told you don't just choose a name for him. Yeah. Of course, when you call him those different names, yes, there's that name that you'll always feel he gets so excited when you call him. I know. So you have to use to know him and learn him and know. Yeah. Each time I call him this name. Yeah, this is a button I've pressed. Exactly. Yeah. Remember, you in the chambers. Yeah. For example, let me tell you guys, I always feel good when someone calls me Emmy. Wow. When someone calls me Emmy, I'm like, that is a turn on. Wow. Yes, you go on. So in such regards, now we see. So when we have welcomed this man, what are the simple basic things that our aunt said we should imply or bring up? Remember, these are not conditions. These were things you are taught, like how to just make this man feel he's the man. Yeah. Because outside there, he has had a very long day. When he comes home, he wants to be treated like a king. So you are the queen. And remember, it is your command, is my wish. So this man comes, and this was just to make you have what is called a healthy environment, a healthy marriage, relationship, even for our kids to see that daddy and mommy are having this. So number 2, I'll go to this aspect of Obutunda. Obutunda is the passion juice, or basically it's a passion juice. Or juice. But you see, the way we were taught, we don't give them the artificial juice. The quenchers, the what, the no. This is a juice handmade by you, a woman, which is a symbol of love, care, tenderness. Like, I need to make this juice for him. By this juice, you're not even the way I was taught, it was not even made with a blender. It was handmade. We used to put it on a certain piece of cloth and squeeze out the seeds using sugar, so the sap would come down. But one thing it taught me is that you have to be very clean. The equipments you're using have to be clean. The environment has to be clean. Because after making that sap, you have to wash that cloth again. You have to make the concoction the way you want it. If it's thick, it's like depending with how you have started it with your man. Remember, how you started it is what matters. Start what you'll finish. Don't start and reach along
and
the
then
way.
you
you.
stop. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm still learning.
Yeah.
So you've taught me, or you're teaching me that each time a man comes back, I welcome him and greet him. Ask him how his day has been.
That is the key important question.
Number 2 is that I need to give him something to quench, like to make him cool down.
Cool down.
Kama it's cold water, kama it's nice juice.
Yes.
Akuwe sawa.
Kabisa.
Let's go on, Stefan.
So once we have done this, or we are doing this, we are now trying to bring him, the aspect of coming home is now reaching. Remember, I've welcomed him. I've known how his day was. I've given him this glass of juice. I've given him the glass of water. Even maybe I've hugged him. I know of a scenario I was telling people, there's this person, hugging was his past kid. So even if you do what and you don't hug him, there's nothing you're doing. So let's look at the aspect of him bathing. So he goes, me, the way I saw it and the way I knew, I don't know, Amy, you have been there and you have seen it. Our moms used to carry water to the bathroom because they have already measured the temperature of the water. They carry the washing soap, the sponge, everything that is needed in the bathroom. But they would remain outside standing, waiting for this man to bathe.
Wow.
Have you ever known of that? Yes,
no.
sir. I don't know how it is going to be perceived, but it's something I kind of grew up seeing. Like she would stand outside the bathroom and wait.
That is outside, but right now we have bathrooms inside the house.
Yes, I'm looking at that aspect. You know how former things were.
Okay, let me ask Stefan. These things have been updated. People have showers in the house.
Yeah.
Do I still have to carry water from
No, you can't carry water, but I'm just looking at the settings I grew up with, and I'm gonna bring the aspect of the new modernity. The new modernity, maybe with those who God has blessed, you find they have a bedroom and suit. So maybe if the bathroom is inside your bedroom, for me, I'd call it a working advantage. We will just pop in and bathe together. Just scrub his back, he scrub my back. These are buttons you're pressing, you're cooling him down. Even by bathing, you can try and just hand massage him, scratch through the head, like that. This depends with how the level of your relationship has reached. So, in that aspect, already remember, we are just making this man feel, this is my house, this is my woman, this is this. We have done everything. Now, let's come to serving food. Where I was raised, you kneel down and serve food. This is humility. Because by default, we know the man is the provider. Much as all of us are working and coming back home.
Talking about that, I once had a conversation with a Kenyan circle of Kenyan women. And they were asking me about the Ugandan culture. They told them, for us, when a man comes back home, Ugandan men don't do anything in the house. Those things are made. It's us women who do everything in the house. But those men are responsible men. They do what is right for them. They take care of everything in terms of bills. Yes, so he expects me to do what I'm supposed to do as a woman, and and I'm also expected to do what he's supposed to do as a man. Yes, so in that circle, I was now telling them now the gender culture, and then these women were like, how can I serve him food? We both went to work, and we are from working, and so you expect me to now go and warm food for you, and don't you have legs? I'm like,
wow, I know.
Okay, so tell us.
Okay, me personally, I would say, being raised in that setting, I've never seen it as a disadvantage to me. Even if we went out, came back the same time, did what, your position as a man will always remain. Whether I climb up to Mount Kilimanjaro and come back, the man, and it doesn't mean that because you all went out, you came back in the same car, you can't do those things. The reason of doing these things is, number one, why are women in Uganda like those who last in marriages and all that? From where I come from and what I know is very simple. I can't do these things and it will not be given back to me. That's what I believe personally. I can't do all this. Okay, fine. Someone will argue, like someone was telling me about the previous podcast, but I can do everything. I do everything, but you still cheat. You can't do this and a man will go outside unless he's demon possessed or something just swayed him off. So we have served this man food. We are kneeling down. We are praying for the food. And me, for those who have been very close to me, I don't like sitting on the chair. I like sitting down. Wow. Because it's something I just find so comfortable with. And to some people, it's an offense. Why aren't you sitting on chairs and we have chairs? I love sitting down because I grew up knowing I'm supposed to sit down, not by subjection or by order, but it's something I was just told, Omchala, so that's like humble yourself. Humble yourself. So now that guys, today I'm just trying to do a deep bit of wow. So don't think we are giving you commands. We are just sharing what we
sharing your opinions and
thank you.
And then also sharing what happens or what things. These are things that we are talking about. Things that they are taught. Right to do. Like if you are getting in that
aspect of being married or married. So another pointer would be now we have done everything. So here comes the best part of it.
Are you ready for the
we are in the bedroom area.
Are you ready for the tea? Chai. So much chai ka chai.
So the bedroom, me I'd call it, I just call it my chamber. I just call it my own world, my own universe. I'll call it my own place where I give the rules and they're obeyed, where I do this and it's done. So here, this is now where the big question comes. Oh, why do women do this? Why do women do that? Why do they do this? Why do they do that? It's very simple. We have done everything. We have made him the king. He has eaten. Remember, there are 3 things to a man's heart. Number 1, good food. Number 1, peace of mind. Number 2, peace of mind. Number 3, the bed area. The bedroom obviously has to look nice. I can't sleep on a dirty bed sheet. I can't let my man sleep on a dirty bed sheet. I can't let him sleep on something that is dirty. So my bedroom has to be clean 24/7. If you ever have kids, I must make sure there's no
the sitting room
dirty, but my bedroom, woo, that is where rules are made. That's where we decide if we're buying this land or we're building a castle.
And that is where you resolve your issues from.
Thank you. Never resolve your issues in the sitting room. So we're in the bedroom. This man has been initiated. He has done his part. He's like, I'm done. So is it normal, like where people say that I'll just sleep and you sleep? No. Personally, we were taught, number 1, when this man or husband of ours has done everything, there is this, I don't know, Kenyans call it a towel or a face towel. For us, it was called a nkumbi. I don't know that word in English. But this is, let me just go the Kenyan word towel. So this is a very special towel that I was told was never supposed to go past the bedroom. And it's very symbolic because in Uganda, you find when a man has died, this towel is always thrown on the day he's buried. So you can know how symbolic it is.
Wow.
Yeah, those who are very traditionalist. So this towel, as we are putting it, remember it's in quotes, so you can help us. So this towel, you wipe your man. You have already dipped it in a warm water. Like the ones you see in the salons, for the salons, they're very hot. These ones are just going to be warm. So how you do it? So it's warm. You wipe him clean.
That is after you doing
everything. The jiggy and everything. So here's another pointer that Ugandan women make it the best, that men from Kenya run to them. So this man has been cleaned thoroughly. What do we do to this man after there? Here's the thing. This man has been cleaned and then we tell him, welcome back. Oh, thank you, babes. Because it was an effort. If he didn't want, he would have gone to another person and done everything. But because you're the wife, this is something you need to do. So you wipe him clean.
From after doing everything, you guys know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Should I mention? Yes. Because we're not talking about the bedroom part of it.
Yeah.
You welcome him back.
Yeah.
And then you tell him, welcome back, honey.
Yes.
How was it?
Yeah.
I'm shy.
Okay, don't be shy. Because we have done this. So we have cleaned. and I've welcomed you back, or I've said thank you, because it's an effort, by the way. And then I'll also go and clean myself up the way we are raised. Don't sleep with the messes. So go clean yourself up and give him a glass of juice or water just to quench his
So
thirst.
it means that every time you're going to have sex, you'll have to, every time that you guys finish, you have to clean your man, and you
That's
have
a
to clean
plus.
yourself.
Yeah.
So in short, cleanliness.
Cleanliness has to roll. So remember, you have cleaned yourself, you have cleaned your man. And in situations for those who have upgraded, you have your mini fridge, you can give him a glass of water from the fridge. But for those who are maybe haven't reached the level of fridge, you can just have a simple, nice bottle of water and you give him.
Wow.
Because what are we trying to say? This man has put effort to make love to you. You know? This is making love. When you're with your wife, it's making love. When you're with another person who is not your wife, that is having sex or the F whatever. Get. But with your wife, you are making love, because these are soul ties, they are connecting. And remember, making love is something that God created. So it's good for the married people. It's so sweet for the married people. Unless you are stealing, unless you are a side chick. But for the married people, it's a covenant actually. Because it's here, even the praises you give your man, you know, and the more praises you're putting on him, it's the more the enjoyment comes.
There is one point you've left out, Stefan.
Please remind me. Remind me. I'm here today. Remind me.
Should I remind you?
Do.
Ugandan women, okay, some of the things that Ugandan women are taught, some of the things that Ugandan women are taught is to...
Oh, rigo. Okay, so this is the aspect, number one.
As you're winding up.
Yeah, number one,
because
the West,
we've given you the
pointers.
Everything that we've given you from the start.
Yes.
From the time he's coming back from work.
Yeah.
To the time he's going to be there.
We are now in our chamber.
Chambers.
Yeah.
Memaliza chambers.
Yeah.
But while in the chambers, we didn't talk about that.
Okay, number one, let me break it down. I've remembered. Thank you. So when making love, it's not about the man only. It's about you.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not about him. It's about us.
Because if I don't enjoy it, then you're not enjoying it either. You're just doing the thing and you want to go out. But if we are making love, our souls will connect. And then here's now the question that comes for those who say, oh, you don't squat, you don't do kachabalis, you don't do this. It's in those moments that such experiences come out. But kajabali is not for every woman, by the way. Just as I said, they have a time. There are two types. There's the squatter and the creamer. Maybe me, I'm a creamer. I'll just release the whole thing. And it makes my man happy. There's that one who will squat. So let me look at this lady who is squatting. You have squatted, you have done everything. You sleep there? No. You remove those bed sheets and line and you clean there. Fresh. Yes. And you also clean your man up. Even if you're a creamer, you'll do the same. But you also have to wriggle your waist. That's why you see these Ugandan women, their waists are just like for a snake. Those women can... Thank you. You get? So for more, we will be sharing more. You can DM us, comment, share, and we will be able to answer questions. We can. Those who we can't... things
we can't talk about here.
Yeah, please.
We are able to tell you guys.
Yes,
so
in
you
person.
Can reach out to us.
Yeah.
Through my IG is Alice_Emmy_. Your IG is?
I'm not on IG, but I'm on Twitter, Nerea Rwasi. Just DM me questions and then I'll give it back to you.
Okay, so as we are winding up, I've learned everything.
Thank you.
Welcome him, greet him. Yeah. We are winding up. Yeah. Welcome him, greet him, give him something to drink. Yeah. Water for him to bathe. Yeah. Give him food. Don't allow your house help to serve him.
Never. That is that's a red flag.
Serve him food.
Personally.
And then serve him the other food.
Kabisa.
With how we have explained. Yeah. Let us see how he's going to leave you and go for another woman. See you in another episode.
Bye, guys.